Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of FC Insider Television where we talk about Chinese football. My name is Hans Dekker and I am joined today once again by Johnson Zhang, our regular guest by now. Welcome Johnson.
Hello, 你好，大家好. Yeah, thank you, Hans.
Ni hao ma, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. See, I'm picking up a little bit. So let's get started right away because there's quite a few things that I would like to discuss with you. And what is on my mind the most is about the under 23 rule and especially how the coaches are circumventing it by now. For example, right now, not right now, today the Wuhanzhou game was being played. They have a new head coach. He just started, it's his first game. Then after 4 minutes, he decided to substitute his under 23 player. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the new rule? Do you like the rule, and how do you feel about how the coaches are approaching it right now?
I think that rule was pretty ridiculous. I mean, some under 23 players who do not get the opportunity will be subbed off before a half time. That is totally ridiculous. That is a ridiculous decision to do that. I don't understand what's going on. I
Exactly.
mean, look at the under 23 players. So they might have a good future, but why would you sub off before half time? You can. That doesn't make sense.
And after five
You're
minutes,
wasting the
even.
substitution rules.
So
You're wasting substitution rules.
let's say, have you played football when you were young? Did you play soccer?
Yeah, when I was a bit. I remember when I was in high school. Yes, I remember playing high.
So imagine you're a young player, then your coach is going to substitute you after 4 or 5 minutes. The game after this, it happens again. How would you feel? How would you react to that? What do you think that does with the young players?
I would say, sir, why me? I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything bad after 4 minutes.
Right.
I play good football. You've asked me before half time. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I think
And
that's a pretty logical reaction because obviously they're trying to circumvent the rules that state that every team should start with one under 23 player at least.
you, yeah, I remember one of the under 23 player in Shanghai Shenhua called Xu Jinping. In his first game, didn't get subbed off before half time. His reaction was pretty good because he has a good future.
Right.
But the thing is about the other 23 players who got subbed off before half time, that is totally ridiculous.
It is
That is
ridiculous.
totally ridiculous.
Okay, well, I'm happy we agree on that one. And for the people watching, make sure that you use the comment section to comment what your thoughts are on this. Then, luckily enough, there are quite a lot of positives in this season of the Chinese Super League. Let's focus on that instead of the negatives. I think that's always the better approach. For
Of course.
example, Guangzhou RNF and Shandong Luneng. I'm having a lot of trouble with pronouncing Shandong Luneng. How should I pronounce that?
Shandong Luneng.
Shandong Luneng.
Shandong Luneng.
All right. Well,
Yeah, Shandong.
I'll keep practicing off camera
Yeah.
on that one. They're starting really good. They've started the season really good. They are 3 for 3 right now, 3 wins, and especially Shandong Luneng. They're doing pretty well, especially compared to last season. Felix Magath took over halfway during the season last season, and now this season they're just winning and winning. What do you think has changed for the team?
I think you look at the positives. He wants to adapt young players in the squad for Luneng. Look, some old players like Wang Yongpo and then Yang Xu, Montillo. Some of them are a bit too old now. They're past their prime. I think it's time for Felix Magath to bring in some young players coming in, and it's looking good. I think it's good positive for Felix Magath, and also two strikers, Cisse and Pele. They're doing pretty well at the moment.
Yeah, Cisse even scored twice today against Changchun Yatai.
Yeah.
So that's good, and I think the system he's using is also really good. He's just looking towards the strength of the Shandong Luneng team. For example, he has
Yeah.
the two strikers up front, pretty much a long ball towards the big strong strikers that they have in Pele and Cisse, and then the rest of the team they can close in on that. So I'm really curious to see where it ends. Do you think that maybe even an ACL ticket, a Champions League ticket, is a possibility for them?
I think it'll be a possibility. Well, we hope so. They can make the ACO again because they've been a really powerhouse team. It's just last year was a bit bad luck for them to finish almost relegated, but I think this year is good luck. Is good for them.
Yeah, there's a
I think
big
they'll get back
difference
to the
exactly
ACL.
going from relegation candidate to Champions League candidate. So it will be interesting to see where the season ends for them. Then Guangzhou RNF, they've also started the season with 3 wins, 3 in a row. So they're doing really good. They have been really minimal wins, so by a 1 goal difference. We talked a little bit before the show. Do you think they could be the next Leicester City? Because they're not playing that great, but they're winning.
I could say that. Yeah, you could say that it could be the new Leicester City of England. That'll be really good to see them become the Leicester City. That'll be good for them. I mean, they got the Israeli striker Zahavi is looking good.
Yeah, he scored the winner yesterday. He's not been quite as dominant as he had been last season because last season he was on fire. But yeah, again, for Guangzhou RNF, it will be really interesting to see where it ends for them. Especially interesting is next week because then is the Guangzhou Derby. Obviously, a really big match between Guangzhou Evergrande and Guangzhou RNF. Do you think RNF are the favorites in that match?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, Evergrande has come back strongly against. Despite they were 2-0 ahead against Shanghai's IPG from last night against, and then SIPG clawed back with 2 goals down, 2-2, and then the penalty, which is not supposed to be a penalty, which that costed Evergrande to win 3-2. I think RNF might be favorites for this one.
All right.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough match, and it's going to be really interesting, and the atmosphere is always great in matches like this. Again, for the people watching, we're going to do a thing together with the Guangzhou RNF Hooligans. They're going to start sending us pictures from the match so you can really look inside the match. It's going to be like you're in the stadium yourself. They're going to share videos with us. They're going to share pictures with us. So make sure you check out our Twitter account at @FollowFCInsider for all that.
Yeah, because we had a talk. I had to talk with one of the Guangzhou RNF fans about the derby. They said it wasn't really like a derby because the RNF owner and the Evergrande owner always share a cup of tea together.
To close off today's episode, because we've been talking a lot about the football, of course. Last episode we closed off with some Chinese lessons. There's a couple of words I would like to ask you, and if you could tell us how to pronounce that in Chinese. Let's start with a very simple one. How do we say football?
Football in Chinese is 足球.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
足球.
足球.
足球. Yeah, 足球.
Football. All right. Well, I think that's enough for today. Thank you, Johnson. Thank you for being on our show, and looking forward to talking with you next time.
Yeah, episode 3. See you next time then, Hans.
See you next time.